Welcome to our celebration of an American hero. This is a Detroiter who flew model airplanes on this field that now bears his name. Grew up to be a world-class pilot and helped save the world. And I don't use those words lightly. Lieutenant Colonel Jeff, you helped save the world, and I was so glad to know you. I'd like you to now please welcome City Historian, newly minted City Historian Jamon Jordan, to tell you more.
Good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? All right, so I'm happy to be here today to honor, as Director Riley just told us, Rochelle Riley just told us, an American hero. And this heroic status is beyond what we generally talk about. There's always this fight against the enemies of freedom. And so there's never an acceptance of the enemies of freedom, their ideas of what ought to be. In 1861, at the beginning of the Civil War, a group of states seceded from the nation to create their own racist nation called the Confederate States of America. And black people knew from the beginning, and abolitionists knew from the beginning, that this war is over slavery. And they wanted to fight that war against slavery. And finally, on January 1st, 1863, Lincoln signs the Emancipation Proclamation that allows black people to join the Civil War. Now, they had been wanting to be in this fight from the beginning, but they won't join it until Lincoln signs the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1st, 1863, 2 years into the war. And 200,000 black people will volunteer. They don't draft it. 200,000 black folks would volunteer to fight in this war. Some of them had escaped to Canada on the Underground Railroad, were living free in Canada. They returned to the United States to join this war for freedom. They had to fight racism to fight racism. And then 80 years later, 2 generations away, we are in 1941, and another racist, fascist regime is on the scene. Nazi Germany is attempting to put their ideas all over Europe and essentially all over the world. And black people want to join this fight against racism once again. And to join that fight against racism, they have to fight racism right here. They want to join and be airmen and fight in this fight. They've been prevented from being airmen for decades. And they are fighting to fight. They have to fight to fight. And in 1941, as this war is beginning, the man we see in front of us or sitting down in front of us volunteers to be trained in the Army Air Corps. And in 1943, he's in it. He's in that training. And he will be in the 332nd Fighter Squadron. Coming right out of here from the city of Detroit, from Craft Elementary, Munger Intermediate, and Chadsey High School. Stand up, Detroit. Going to Howard, and then joining this war to fight against a worldwide system of racism that was going to be imposed by the dictator in Germany. And so we salute this great fighter, and we salute all of the great fighters that come out of that history. The 332nd, the 477th, and all of the other fighter squadrons that were a part of these 2 major forces that became what we now know as the Tuskegee Airmen. And so when we salute the best in America and Detroit's history, we're saluting the best in ourselves, and we're saluting the fight against racism, which means sometimes we have to fight racism to fight racism. And so on your birthday, your 100th birthday, Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Jefferson, we say happy birthday and salute.
Thank you so much, Jamon Jordan. Now you know why we have a city historian. Our United States Senator, Debbie Stabenow, has spent her career, her entire career, working to make sure our country keeps the promises we've made to our veterans and their families. In 2016, she was honored to present Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Jefferson with the Bronze Star for his service during World War II. Whether it's health care, jobs, housing, or education, Senator Stabenow believes the men and women who have served our country should be at the front of the line. Please welcome our U.S. Senator and my friend, Debbie Stabenow.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Well, good morning. Good morning. What a great day. Little chilly, but it's Michigan, right? The sun is out, and it is just wonderful to be with all of you. Rochelle, thank you for your leadership. So grateful to you and all that you do. And Jamon, thank you as city historian for getting us off to the right start. And, you know, we're still in the fight, to be in the fight here now. And it takes different versions. We're in the fight to protect our freedom to vote, right? Congresswoman, you and I and all of us together. And we are in a fight together to continue to keep our country the best it can be. The best it can be. And so it's wonderful to be with you and our Congresswoman and Lieutenant Colonel Lawrence Milben and all of my friends in leadership, and of course the Deputy Mayor Conrad Mallett. Thank you so much for being here as well. And a slightly belated happy Veterans Day to all who have served and your families. And a very happy 100th birthday to Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Jefferson. You are looking good, Colonel. I have to tell you, you are looking good. And it is so great to be with you. As has been said, this is not only someone who's a Detroit hero, but an American hero as well. And we know all of our veterans are heroes for stepping in and being part of the fight. But Lieutenant Colonel Jefferson and his fellow Tuskegee Airmen truly went above and beyond the call of duty. And it was my honor to co-sponsor the gold medal for our Tuskegee Airmen and to help welcome everyone who was able to come a few years ago into D.C. for that extremely special ceremony as well. And in a time when Black Americans faced prejudice and outright discrimination, as we're already talking about, Lieutenant Colonel Jefferson was willing to put his life on the line for his country, even though his country was not at its best. So thank you for doing that. In a time when people wondered if black soldiers had what it took to become skilled pilots, oh boy, Lieutenant Colonel Jefferson escorted U.S. bombers on 18 long-range missiles. 18 long-range missiles. And in a time when the atrocities of Nazi Germany were not yet completely understood, Lieutenant Colonel Jefferson spent 9 months as a prisoner of war, and after being liberated, witnessed the horrors of Dachau. And after Lieutenant Colonel Jefferson had already given so much for his country, he came home and kept right on giving. In the reserves, as a science teacher, an assistant principal, and through so many community organizations that have blessed all in the community. In an interview in Smithsonian Magazine, Lieutenant Colonel Jefferson said this of his time as a Tuskegee Airman: "We tried to do our job for the United States. We tried to do our job for the United States. You did your job, Colonel. Thank you for doing your job." So it is so fitting that this park, where he flew model airplanes as a boy, will continue to inspire Detroiters for generations. It is wonderful to be here and say happy birthday, Lieutenant Colonel Jefferson.
Thank you so much, Senator. When we decided to honor Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Jefferson on his 100th birthday, Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib was first in line to say, please make sure I'm there. Let me join you. She believes in service, in honoring our heroes, and ensuring the lasting legacy of those who fought for freedom in America while having to fight for freedom for themselves. Please welcome U.S. Representative Rashida Tlaib.
Thank you so much, Rochelle. I just told this to Rochelle, but everyone needs to know how incredibly important her role is in the city of Detroit. I can't tell you, this is probably third event of you bringing our community together. And Lieutenant Colonel, I just found out you were one of my high school teacher, and she's here, and I was like, what is Mrs. Brown doing here? But she is here, and she's so incredibly proud to say that you were once her science teacher in elementary school. Thank you so much for your service. It wasn't a job, it was a service, it was a mission, it was a movement, and I just want you to know how much of an honor it is for me as a representative for the area, but also that I'm able to put in the congressional record of everything that you've ever accomplished, and it will be there forever, but as well as the fact that you've been honored in so many ways over and over again, from medals to Hall of Fame, Michigan Aviation Hall of Fame, and so much more. But this movement and liberation for my black neighbors continues now in the United States. It's not just a Voting Rights Act, it's also truly trying to make sure that our education is equitable, trying to make sure that we have access to housing and so much more. So everything that you stand for, Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Jefferson, just know this. There's a generation just behind you that is continuing this movement right here at home and fighting for true liberation for our black and brown communities, but especially my black neighbors here. I would have never been the fighter that I am today, but for people like you and this beautiful black city that continues to teach me more and more about speaking truth to power. But Lieutenant Colonel, happy birthday. But more than that, thank you. Thank you for inspiring the next generation. I mean, Mrs. Brown being the person that she texts me and tells me what to do still, and she's not my teacher anymore. No, she really does. She's like, what are you doing? But she does it out of love. But thank you. Thank you for allowing us to honor you. Thank you to your family who love you so dearly. I watched them surround you as they brought you in here. And everyone that is here, we are so grateful to have you among us. And I cannot thank the city of Detroit more and more for, again, honoring and bringing this rich history. And it is part of, again, a movement that taught me so much. So thank you so much. God bless you. And I'm going to hand this over to a family member next to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Congresswoman. For a career as distinguished as Lieutenant Colonel Jefferson's, we wanted to hear from a member of the military. Today, that role is filled by Lieutenant Colonel Lawrence A. Milben, retired, who was the first African-American base commander at Selfridge Air National Guard Base. Lieutenant Colonel Lawrence Milben.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to mention one thing, and I was honored to give the keynote address when this airfield was dedicated to Lieutenant Colonel Jefferson, so I get another shot at it. Obviously, I didn't do it too well because we're rededicating it. I've been given exactly 1 minute to say what I'm going to say, so I'll keep track of the time. Colonel Jefferson and I actually were in the same neighborhood, McDougal and Hunt, McDougal and Arndt. He was a mailman and I was a paper boy. That's right. And he'll tell you how good I was. At the end of the war, in that neighborhood, a bunch of black officers came in, and everybody knew everybody, but we didn't know who these guys were. They were Tuskegee Airmen, but at age 12, I didn't know what the Tuskegee Airmen was were and what they did. I moved from McDougal and Hunt to Conant Gardens, only to find that Jeff, I call him Jeff, lived a block and a half away from me, so we lived there with each other. Well, let me rephrase this. I've known him for over 73 or 4 years now. He's been my mentor. When I became an officer, I could always ask him, you know, what are they doing? You know, why are they doing this stupid stuff? And he would explain it to me. I am so proud, really proud to have known him. It's rare that you actually meet a living hero. We here in the Tuskegee Airmen, and by the way, Jeff can be noted as having started the Tuskegee Airmen, as he will tell you, down his basement, where they would meet periodically and drink up all Jeff's liquor. I was unable to participate in that at my age, but it's been a trip, and I'm so proud to have known him. So as one lieutenant colonel to another, as one air base commander to another, since you have your own, thank you for allowing me to participate, and to you. And it was only 1 minute.
Thank you so much, Lieutenant Colonel. And you did a great job the first time. It was so nice, we had to do it twice. So thank you.
We'll keep doing it until we get it right.
Well, I think we've got it right this time. There is now a Jefferson Field, and I will mention before I bring up the head of our city government today, that when you drove up, you saw a rendition of what the sign is going to be that will now identify this as Jefferson Field. That is going to be a metal sign that size that's done by artist Ryan Doyle, who is here who is right back in the room, and I want to thank him for that. We wanted something that would last forever and be larger than life, just like our hero is. I now want to bring up someone that I've known for a long time, who has been in public service through more mayors than I have covered, and who is always, always on call when asked to salute the community. Deputy Mayor Conrad Mallett.
So like half the people in this room, when Rochelle calls, you just answer what time and where. Lieutenant Colonel, it's a profound pleasure to be here. I see a lot of people in this room that I know. That'll tell you how old I am, and that'll remind you how old some of you are. Brenda asked me, how old was my little girl? And I said, well, she's 13. She said, oh, my God, I thought she was 8. I said, no, 5 more years. So this is an important moment. Detroit, this is, I think, the essence of this city, is it not? We have provided to this country and to this nation leadership time and time and time again. And that leadership has been profoundly provided by members of the black community. Lieutenant Colonel Jefferson, another Tuskegee Airman, who all of the men and women in this room know, Coleman Alexander Young, another Tuskegee Airman. And the list of Tuskegee Airmen and other black Detroiters who have provided profoundly important national leadership goes on and on and on. So on this day, without having to repeat all of the history that our historian just went through and the profound remarks of our senator and our congressperson, let me perform the task that I've been assigned, but gratefully, tell you all that I am now representing all of the men and women in the city of Detroit. And Lieutenant Colonel, this is a profound opportunity for me to say thank you. Thank you on behalf of all of the men and women here. And as the Congresswoman and the Senator said, we owe who we are to men and women just like you. And so we just want to use this occasion to officially give you, come on, Pam. Now, Lieutenant Colonel, this is the key to the city. And under Mayor Mike Duggan, he passes these things out very, very, very rarely and makes each and every one of the decisions as to who is going to receive the key himself. He apologizes for not being here. His excuse is he's on his honeymoon, so I think we can forgive him that. But it gives me the occasion to be here with all of you. I want to thank my colleague Pamela McLean here. It was she who helped make sure that this incredible piece got produced. She brought it here herself. And so on behalf of all the men and women in the city of Detroit, Lieutenant Colonel, thank you, my friend, and happy birthday.
That's one of the prettiest things I've ever seen for one of the best people I've ever met. As I said earlier, my name is Rochelle Riley, and I'm the Director of Arts and Culture for the city. But before that, I was the media. Hi, friends. And we are in this very special place today to honor someone that I wrote about years ago. When I first met the Lieutenant Colonel, we went to that basement, and I wrote a column that was one of the best I've ever written. And I can tell you, Colonel Jeff, that if I was writing a column today, I would say the city of Detroit rededicated Alexander Jefferson Field. And Alexander Jefferson, at 100 years old, demanded that he walk into that ceremony on his own. You were a boy who grew into a young man who would become a decorated pilot. And again, I say this with all seriousness, who helped save the world. This field bears your name, so we are doing this official rededication because of the sign that you'll see out at the front is 6 feet long and very high, so everybody who drives past the corner of Joy and Spinoza from now on will know exactly whose and what this is. This is your air base. But we also have to announce two other things, and I want my colleague, for people who are wondering about all this stuff that the Arts and Culture Office gets to do, there are two of us who are doing it. So Sam, where are you? Come on up. But I can tell you that my new boss, Brad Dick, is going to let me hire some more people, so praise Jesus. And if he could be joined, Brad is not able to be here, so if he could be joined by Jabari Jefferson, who is one of the staunchest volunteers for my office I've ever had. He won't let me pay him, but occasionally I feed him. And if you guys could grab either side of this and bring it forward. So as I said, the sign you see at the top of the intersection will become a metal airplane that looks like that sign that says Alexander Jefferson Airfield. But I want you to see what's going to happen here in this space. Have you got it? You did? So once I take the cover off, just hold it up. Yeah. I'll snatch it. You ready? There we go. And just hold it up high. This is Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Jefferson Plaza, which is going to be built on this site. But the most important part of it, now I need you to switch them. So just drop this one, and I'll slide it over here. Thank you. So you all know I like to do things big. So this plaza is going to look like this, with seating for people to come out and read the story of this Tuskegee Airman and to watch the airplanes fly. And we want young children to join the Aero Modelers Club. They've been flying forever from this field. As a matter of fact, Colonel Jeff used to fly with them, and some of the planes are outside now. So Samuel Coons and Jabari Jefferson are holding what you will see because I know you're going to be around. When I first met you and I wrote my first column about you, I said, oh, you're going to live to be 100. Well, now I have to say you're going to live to be 100 and more so that you can come back out when this is built and see your statue in the center of that plaza. So at this point, what we'd like for you all to do is to slowly make your way out to the right, because the amazing Aero Modelers Club, and where's Mike Cuba? He has something he wants to give you, Colonel Jeff, and then they're going to go out and fly the planes so that we can see that. And one of them is a special surprise for you that was just painted last night. So, okay. Watch out for the cameras. Please don't let anybody get hurt, and just make your way right out to the left. There we are. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Let's give the Colonel one more hand as you're making your way. Thank you, Colonel Jeff. Woo, 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 woo.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.